Hey, Jack from Solidroad here. Hope you're keeping super well. I'm recording this short video to pull something together to show the new features that we've shipped within our quality reporting dashboard over the last few weeks. Some are new features, some are user experience improvements, but I'm going to talk through all of that today, and hopefully some of this is relevant to you and your quality teams. So the first thing is to start with some of the kind of broader filtering that we can now do. So you can see in the top right here, we have this time range filter where there's a few quick select options and start and end. So you can pull a report and then pull all scored conversations between any given time range. There's also other filters such as teammates that you want to score, or excuse me, that you want to pull a report for, teams you want to pull a report for, and those teams are specific to your customer support tool and how they're configured there. Your bulk evaluations you've created within Solidroad for quality, and then the groups. And groups are the groups you've configured within Solidroad versus in your customer support tool. So you can then use all these filters to create a reporting view that works for you. I have done something here, which is over the last year, I wanted to see how a specific scorecard is doing, or on what are the sets of conversations associated with that scorecard, how we're kind of performing as a team. So what it is returning to me here is the total number of conversations used for this scorecard, the average score achieved, which is obviously very low. This is just dummy data as well. And then the total number of agents that are scored against this. What I then have is this graphical view that shows me the kind of general trend lines over time, which I can then kind of dive into a little bit further. So I have this drop-down view here, which allows me to change a few things in this view. I can look at different channels. So I can see here that there's a split between email and chat. I can also look at teams and see how it splits out between teams, and then also scorecards. If I've selected multiple scorecards for my filtering, I can get the trend lines associated with each. So I'm going to return this back to the normal, and I'll just select none. And then what it'll also give me is for a specific scorecard that I've selected, or scorecards, which you can toggle between in this view, is this heat map that breaks down each section of the scorecard into a percentage, so you can see across all of your agents how they're doing across the various sections. So you can see that based on these dummy data inputs, we're not doing very well, apart from Robbie getting green here. But what it just allows you to get is that quick snapshot view, really simply, to be able to dive into this. And then what I can do is I can do a drill down to see a little bit more data here. So if I hit this expand button, what this will give me is AI generated insights specific to this report. So these insights give us a few different things. So first of all, these kind of headlines, which tell us that the overall team performance is low, average score is clustered, and sorry, it's just reset. So mean score is concentrated in the 20% to 40% range. Communication is the relative strength, while closing and data capture are clear weaknesses, which is true. And our system will automatically identify the top strengths for your teams, the areas that we're doing really well, the top performing agents, and then also the areas for improvement, so where we could be better, and then those that need support within our teams also. We do get access to this heat map view still, and what we can do then is drill down on specific agents to see what sorts of actions we can take to improve their performance too. So I might click on myself here, and what this will do is bring up this view that has a couple of different things. So first of all, the agent score versus the team average, so slightly above average, as you can see. And then there's specific feedback on each of the focus areas then as well. So all the areas of the scorecard, which is really, really useful for working one-on-one with all of our agents to make sure that they feel like they're supported and they have a path to getting better, but also how we can get the performance of our individual teammates up where needed. We do have some recommended actions then also. We have a few things here. So for example, you could schedule focus one-on-one coaching. And then what we have is Also, a recommendation here to complete targeted simulations that will help them to improve their areas for improvement. And these are actually simulations that we've built in the system that you can copy the link for and send it out to a rep specifically that they can practice in their own time that will improve their scores as well. So it's really that full loop between quality informing your training, and that's what we're building for here at Solidroad. So that is just a very short synopsis of some of the new features for our quality reporting tool. Just to recap, we have more advanced filtering from time range to some filters for scorecards, teammates, and more. We can then break down this graphical view in a few different ways by channels and such. And then we have these new heat maps that you can use to see the breakout of teammates against specific sections of scorecards. And then we can dive further into the details with our AI insights then as well. So I hope that was useful to you. Really appreciate your time in listening. Would love to get your feedback as you start to use all of these new features. If you are not a quality customer but would like to check this out a little bit more, we'd love to chat with you. If you're currently a quality customer, would love to get the feedback, and also tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, and we'll be sure to listen as we always do and implement where we can. So thanks so much for the time. Have a lovely rest of your week, and speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye bye.